Hey everyone, it's Wendy from Wendolonia, and today I'm going to show you a card I made using the Fawn Village Shop stamps. So when I first get a stamp set, I usually stamp a whole sheet of images and then I color them in front of the TV. I colored these using watercolor pens. I don't have Copics, which I know are super popular right now, but I only have a few of them, so I am making do with what I have. So I'm just showing you there how I colored them, and I pre-cut some Lawn Fawn stitched hillside with a simple pattern paper, and then I trimmed a blue sheet of background paper to fit on a card base. So here I'm just measuring to kind of figure out where I want everything to go. Not measuring, but arranging and trying to kind of get an idea of how things are going to be arranged. I like to make marks, so once I figure out what I like, I don't screw it up when I put it down, which I usually do if I don't put the marks on. So like I said, here I am just putting down the hillsides, and then I trim them down. I do that for both of the little hillside pieces. And I just tried to speed it up a little bit. I painted these shops in rainbow colors because I like a bright, cheerful card. And then I forgot that I was going to do them in rainbow order, but then I remembered, luckily. So you can see I go pink, red, yellow-ish, orange, green, blue, purple there. And I liked that. And then here I'm deciding where I want my ice cream truck to slide, because this is going to be a slider card. So I decided I liked doing a straight one because ice cream trucks don't go usually too curvy. We have an ice cream truck that comes down our street every day, right at dinner time. Every single day. The dude knows. All the kids try and jump up from the table and run out and get an ice cream. And they are $5 each. It's ridiculous. They're just popsicles. And usually they're kind of half melted and refrozen. I don't know. I don't get it. So anyway, back to the card. What I'm doing here is I'm creating the slider mechanism. I used a penny for the back and then a piece of foam tape that's rectangular. So my what's that called? The ice cream truck. I don't want it to spin around. So I used a rectangular piece so the foam won't spin around. And then once I kind of had that down, then I added my shops on. So if you look closely, you can see, mostly you can't tell those first block of 3 shops, what kind of shops they are. But then I have a little fashion boutique and a bakery and a toy store. So I wanted the ice cream truck to go just a little bit behind that fashion boutique, the green one. So when I put the tape on, I did it in kind of an L shape. I put foam tape so it would pop up. And then that way, because of the L, there's a little space for the truck to go in behind there a little bit. So all this taping, boy, I would love to hear anyone's tips for keeping your fingers from getting all sticky and then getting sticky stuff all over your card, because I do this all the time. I get sticky stuff on my fingers and then I get it on the card no matter how hard I try, and then the sticky stuff gets kind of grubby. I don't know. I can't figure that out. I'm kind of new to this card making stuff. So here I'm putting in all those cute little accessories. I have a sign for a cafe. I have a little park bench and some plants. The little bicycle, which is so freaking adorable. I love it. So I'm just kind of trying to fill up the space and make it cute and colorful. This card, actually, I've already sent it off. I sent it to my husband's granny, and with a note. And I knew I was going to send this to her when I started making it. So it's fun to send her cards. I know she appreciates them. Some people I think I think everyone likes to get a note from someone, but I don't think that everyone necessarily understands what it takes to make one of these cards. Okay, so now I'm trying to do a sentiment. I was going to just stamp one, and then I realized I already had some stamped. These are the Lawn Fawn Simply Sentiments stamp set, and I had some already stamped, and one of them was Thinking of You, which is kind of perfect because that's why I was making this card. So I thought, you know what? I don't even have to die cut this. Everything I used for this card was already die cut when I started. I made it, I had already die cut all the buildings. I always kind of keep some of these hillsides around because I use them a lot in my cards. And these banners are nice too. So I just sort of put everything together on this one, which makes it go a lot faster if you don't have to die cut everything I've found. So here I'm popping up the sentiment with with foam tape, and you can see I'm having trouble because I can't quite get it straight. So I finally did get it straight here. I trim off that end piece, and then I'm measuring around this penny because I don't want any of my foam tape that I'm going to put on the back of this page to get in the way of that slider mechanism. So I'm just kind of making some pencil marks so I know where to put the foam tape so it'll kind of guide the penny but not get in the penny's way. And now I've got all the tape on. I'm peeling it off and peeling it off and peeling it off. So much peeling off of foam tape. And then I'm putting this on my card base. As you can see, or maybe you can't, I did not get it on there straight. That's another thing I'm having trouble with, is getting everything on there straight. And there you have the completed card. My ice cream truck drives through the town, and it's a cute little village. So thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic afternoon, or evening, or morning, or whatever.